Hi everyone, back with Bassingtons. I hope you're all keeping well and I hope you're all staying safe. In an earlier vlog, I set a task which was to try and obtain a Rolex Steel Sports model from an authorised dealer. The three models which I identified are as follows: the Daytona, the GMT and the Submariner. Now, I contacted a total of 9 authorised dealers throughout the UK. I was met with a list of questions. Had I purchased Rolex watches from them previously? Had I purchased other makes of watches from them previously? Had I purchased any jewellery? Did I live within a close proximity of the authorised dealership? And needless to say, I did not tick the right boxes in these questions, and I did not obtain one of these watches, and more importantly, I didn't even get put on the wait list for one of these watches. So that meant I had to go to the grey market, and I looked at only UK grey market dealers. Now, one of the tasks I did set was to try and obtain a 2021 model for each watch. That proved a lot harder than I thought it would do so. So we start with the Daytona. I couldn't get my hands on a 2021 model. I could only get my hands on a 2020 model. And the best price I could achieve for this was £24,250. That watch is trading well over double list price, and it is simply not worth it. And if you were to pay that sort of money for this watch, I guarantee you would lose money on that watch. And that sort of busts the myth that you make money on Rolex. You simply do not make money on Rolex. So what would be my alternative? Well, it would be the Zenith Chronomaster Sport, newly launched. I managed to get this watch through an authorised dealer for £7,900. That's a saving of £400. Moving on to the next model, the GMT, for a 2021 model of this, the cheapest price I could get through a grey market dealer was £17,495. Again, that is trading well over the list price for this watch. And again, it's simply not worth it. If you were to purchase this watch, you would lose money on that watch. Now, what was interesting here, 2 authorised dealers had a Tudor GMT model in stock, and they offered me this as an alternative, and the list price of that is £3,040. I couldn't obtain a discount, but again, I think that is a very good buy. That's a watch that you will lose very little money on. You'll certainly lose less money on that than if you were to spend £17,495 on the Rolex GMT. And the last model that we tried to get hold of was the Date Submariner, the 41, the newly launched Submariner in the autumn of last year. And again, for a 2021 model for that watch, the cheapest price I could obtain was £13,250. It's simply not worth it. What would we choose or recommend you to purchase instead? We would go for the Omega Seamaster Diver 300, picture of it coming up now. That has a list price of £4,450. I was able to obtain this watch for £3,600 through an authorised dealer. Now, we've given you 3 alternatives to Rolex, and we think in each instance they represent better value for money. Now, we're not ridiculing Rolex. We like Rolex as a brand. We think they produce a quality product. The problem is they are very, very hot at the moment, particularly on the steel sports models, and they're just simply not worth the price that they're trading on the grey market. And there are better alternatives out there. And that's what this channel is all about, providing value to you. Stay safe and stay tuned.